okay.
Well, look at that car right there. It's so cute. To the left, it's just first. One of those little French cars. Right now?
Your first child?
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully my
I got my quick one. I'll take the whole thing. The first one is the roughest one holding.
She's a pretty good girl. She never cried.
I'm going to go hang it on my,
She's already talking.
I'm going to take my American flag out. Right here. A little tiny flag. Take it out. I'm going to hang it there. I don't have one. I wish I knew these things. Oh, yeah. When they look at Rich. Oh, yeah, that might work, huh? No, it's American flag.
You know, it would be really mad if you stopped right here, because we could have... Yeah, we are.
They say in 15 years we'll be putting RFID chips in all newborns.
We could have not walked all the way to Walmart from the Social Security office.
There's so
many buses that go.
It's a radio frequency identification implant. You never heard of that? Google it. Yeah. If you got kids, you should.
That's beautiful.
Camera right in the box. Alright, these are 4 video files. I don't know if there's a few more or not. I still haven't went through them concerning Yucca Valley. Look in the description of this comments feature for the reason why I transferred these video files to these YouTube titles. So you can copy and paste to see Yucca Valley is way past Palm Springs. Okay? Recently a video was just uploaded concerning gang stalking being set around me on multiple times, and it was just one section of the audio file. What I did was I went to Ralph's on Christmas Day, and I made a prediction before I went in there. Let's see how many times I hear gang stalking. Then I stopped that because it was a prediction file, and then started a new one, and then right before I went into Ralph's. And as I was getting in the electric cart, and this happened in San Diego. And right when I got into the cart, see, I wear this digital tape recorder attached to my bra, my undergarments, okay, with the microphone at the very top, but it's underneath my shirt, okay? So when I make a statement into this digital tape recorder, no matter where I'm at, what I do is, I can't do it right now because I got the video camera I'm holding, but I take the hand with my video camera and I make it look like I'm just playing with the neck of my shirt. And what I do is I take my fingers of the hand that I'm holding this video camera, and I just bring out the collar of my shirt out about not even 3/4 of an inch. And then I'll tilt my head down, and I'll make a very discreet statement in the digital tape recorder, which is what I did as I was preparing to get into the electric cart inside of Ralph's, the handicap cart. And what I did was I turned my neck down and I said, let's see if I hear gang stalking being said in Ralph's. Just like that. Turned my head down and I said, let's see if I hear gang stalking being said at Ralph's. Now it sounds loud in the digital tape recorder because my mouth is right next to the microphone. But I say it extremely discreet and extremely low volume, okay? And when you look at that when you look at that video file, you'll clearly be seeing that it was said on multiple occasions while I was in Ralph's, way after I made the statement in the digital tape recorder. Now, before I got on these buses in Yucca Valley, which is way past Palm Springs, I went out there for 1 week, which is way past Palm Springs, how is the same tactic being utilized towards me in Yucca Valley if I wasn't stalked to Yucca Valley in order for the individuals out there who engage in gang stalking, I'm sure against other citizens, were notified that I arrived and then told what to do around me. Because in organized gang stalking expeditions, they use the same methods and tactics against every target. Go to Google and type in Live Leak, Grudge Skamansky, and Julian McKinney. Yeah, thoroughly, because when you look at the videos that are in the description of this YouTube video, you'll see 3 other videos concerning the same bus route 1 other video is concerning the same night, and 2 other videos are concerning a separate night. I think it was the next night, the 11th. You clearly hear gang stalking being said multiple times through creative ways. They insert the word within the conversations they're having, and they use more than one person. They usually use 4 people, 2 different conversations that are happening together, okay? 2 people having a conversation with each other, and then another set of 2 people having a conversation with each other, and they're both 2 sets are talking at the same time. And while they're talking, each one is told to say gang stalking as they're talking. So the target hears the word constantly while it's being overlapped within the conversation. It's called direct conversation methods. And this is done to make a target feel stalked because they got to know who you are and where you're at to do it, and to make you feel harassed because they're doing it towards you deliberately. Okay? Yes, it's set up staged harassment. Yeah, they sensitize targets to specific words or phrases. Okay, they make them sensitive to it. And how do they do that? Well, usually when a target is first flagged, they're assaulted or even raped. Yes, yes. Or they're set up in scenarios and incidences to where constant bad things are happening to them back to back. And as these incidences are unfolding, the individuals who are deliberately bringing about these incidences will say certain words or phrases to anchor in the target's mind by associating these words to the bad incidences. It's called trauma through association, okay? Where they initiate a trauma, okay? Or a theft or a robbery, because that's a violation, okay? It's a psychological violation. It's a financial violation to be robbed. And while this crime is happening towards you, which includes assaults as well, they will say certain words or phrases in order to anchor and associate the words and phrases in the target's mind that this crime is happening towards them deliberately. Okay? Then what they'll do is get people in the community through slander to tell what they do. Go to YouTube and type in "listen to a stranger," and you'll see how an individual with a fake badge, and even cops play a role in these expeditions, they will approach community members and tell them a lie about a target. Show a badge so that the lie is believable. Okay, and then they'll direct the community members what to do towards the target. They'll usually say this target is a social deviant somehow. We're trying to drive them out of the community, and so you do this or that for them, so they'll get towards them. So they'll get the message, the target. And what they're instructed to do is, as a result of the surveillance of a target, they know where a target's at. They place these individuals along a target's route concerning where they're at, and have them engage in specific behaviors, usually anchored physical gestures that the target's been sensitized to, okay, or specific words or phrases. And the description of this crime is gang stalking. I'm all over the internet concerning this crime happening towards me, but 98% of my YouTube videos and blogs are titled "Learning Disabled Woman Being Gang Stalked," not by name. And I've never told anybody in San Diego that I'm being gang stalked except for the San Diego Police and UCSD Campus Safety. So how are people getting around me saying gang stalking, the actual crime that's happening towards me, if no one knows me personally at all, except for the San Diego Police and UCSD Campus Safety and USD Campus Safety? How is the description of the crime that I'm exposing all over the internet anonymously by titling my YouTube video and blogs "Learning Disabled Woman"? How is the description of the crime being described around me? It's being done for 2 reasons: to taunt me that I'm a victim of this crime, and to make me feel stalked as a result of the description being constantly repeated around me. It's called direct conversation methods, and it proves that it's happening towards me, not just because of the fact that it's happening around me, which I'm catching on digital audio file and even at times video files, but because of the simple fact that before I leave a specific location, I'll make a video file, or I'll at least make statements in this digital tape recorder concerning what the date and time is. When I'm making a video prediction file, I'll show the date and time from the cell phone, which you can see right now. Oh dang it, I turned it off, but I'll turn it back on while I'm talking. So what I do is I make a video picture of this cell phone that shows the date and time. I state where I'm going, and then I state, which is also, these statements are also being made while the digital tape recorder is running as well. While I'm making the video, I'll say where I'm going and what I'll hear once I get there. Okay? Then I leave the location I'm at concerning where the prediction's at, and then I go to where I say I'm going in the video file and in the running digital audio file that's also being made at the same time I'm making the video file. Then when I get to those locations, in the prediction video file and in the digital audio file, I'll say, let's see if I hear gang stalking, weird, oh my god, or crazy being said around me at all. Once I get to the locations I describe I'm going to. Okay? I go to those locations and I catch it on video and at least audio. That shows that I was stalked to these locations in order to put the organized harassment around me at the locations I arrive at. Which shows stalking, which shows it's being managed by a third party covertly. Yes. Go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting put on bus to harass. Look at what those 3 teenagers, it was what they were caught doing was caught on this digital tape recorder. I uploaded the audio from the digital audio file to a video file. What they were caught admitting to was already being described by me in video files that were published 2 months prior, and those videos are in the description of that YouTube video. And the San Diego police are denying the whole crime is happening towards me because they're directly involved in it. Look in the comments of this YouTube video for you to be able to understand the factual reality that this crime is happening towards me in San Diego, California, which includes robbery, identity theft, assaults, and the original motivation of human trafficking. I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm here today, fellow American citizens, to tell you flat out to your face, based on evidence, literal physical evidence, that the San Diego police are directly involved in this crime, overtly and covertly. Thank you.